What's up, Leo? Let's see what Mr. Spirit has for the next 48 hours. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Leo placements. You could be thinking about a Gemini, or there's something here about a Gemini. I was just thinking about one. And as I say it, here's the lovers. So yeah, you guys could definitely be thinking about a Gemini. Let's see. What else? Sorry, I dropped the card. All right, let's go here. Perfect. You guys have the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Lovers, you have the Devil, you have the Nine of Cups, you also have the Hermit, the Sun, the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you guys are going to be retreating back and going into hermit mode. I see you guys really just reflecting. There's a lot of self-illumination here, and a lot of this has to do with what it is that you want. I feel like you guys could be focusing right now on your finances, trying to figure out how to be a little bit more self-sustaining. Some of you guys, I mean, you guys are good, you guys are stable. I feel like money's good, but this also just really feels like the illumination part of what do I want to do for the rest of my life? Where do I want to go? What's going to make me happy, right? What's going to bring me my Nine of Pentacles that's going to eventually lead me to my Ten of Pentacles? So I feel like you guys are definitely doing a lot of reflecting here at this point in time. A lot of you guys want to quit your jobs. A lot of you guys want to do something different. Somebody here wants to go back to school, learn something new. But I especially here, I mean, we're emphasizing the Four of Swords, right? Especially with the Hermit. So I really do see like a retreat here. So I feel like if you guys have been having kind of like a hard time putting like your best foot forward when it comes to what it is that you want to do for a career, or how it is you want to get out of whatever situation you are currently with a job, all it's going to take is a moment of reflection, right? So whether you're spending the next 48 hours trying to figure this out, or whether you guys are just in that general energy of like, all right, what do I want to do for the rest of my life, because this just isn't cutting it, right? And maybe the money's good, but you just can't stand the company, you can't stand the job itself. And so it's like, doesn't matter how much like you could be making, like obviously it helps now, but at the end of the day, a lot of you guys, I feel like this is like on the back of someone's mind where it's like, damn it, like I can't do, you know what I mean? So I'm really getting that energy. But let's see what we have here for the next 48. Ace of Pentacles, you guys have a financial blessing that's coming in. There's something here about money, windfall. I'm hearing somebody buys a scratcher and wins money. So you guys might want to go out and buy a $2 scratcher, $5 scratcher maybe. And I hear that it's worth every penny. Not for everybody, but if that's what you do, then that's what you do. But for others of you, you could be getting some sort of promotion. I feel like you guys, your money is definitely coming up, right? And so I feel like whatever this is, like in the next 48 hours, it's like you guys are also feeling very abundant. So you could have recently just gotten a raise, and it's like maybe it's payday, and so now you're seeing like, oh, I got my raise, I got my bonus, whatever that is, right? So I do feel like a bonus is coming for somebody for sure. This could come in Gemini season. So if you guys are working towards something, or you're working for a company where you kind of had to like still fix your footing, I see you doing that, but I feel like by Gemini season, like you're seeing this blessing, and that's only like a month and a half away, right? I think, what are we? Yeah, about a month and a half away. So yeah, that's what I see with the Lovers. Speaking of Gemini season, right? A lot of you guys right now, I feel like this is where the abundance is, right? It's like you guys genuinely want to align with what you love, with what makes sense to do. I feel like a lot of you guys are tired of like these toxic environments, right? And so I feel like this is all, I'm hearing love conquers all, right? So at the end of the day, it's like you guys want to be able to give to a situation where not only are you getting the financial benefits from it, but the emotional fulfillment as well. And so I feel like in the next 48 hours, you could be feeling emotionally fulfilled. Whether this is like you guys just being grateful that you even have a job, right? Despite how you feel about it, at least you have a job, at least you have some sort of income coming in. But it's like at the end of the day, you're really, really looking at this Lovers situation where you're like, I really just want to align with what brings me fulfillment, what's going to connect, what's going to make the most sense, right? And so I'm really picking up on that strongly. If you guys are currently in a connection, I feel like you and your person are doing really well financially. You guys could have started a business, or this could be talks of you guys starting a business. But either way, it's like you guys are both giving to this. And so that's why it just makes the, like you see how the pentacle's glowing just as much as the sun. I feel like the more that you guys give to something from a genuine standpoint, with loving energy and with openness, you're creating more of a flow of abundance, right? And to feel abundant only attracts more abundance. So I feel like if that's you guys right now in relationships, your relationships are doing really well, and it's only opening the door. I'm hearing a funnel to more abundance, okay? You have the devil here. In the next 48 hours, you guys could be dealing with toxic people. You could be dealing with bad habits as well. Something tempting could come up for you in the next 48. I don't really see you giving into it. I feel like you guys are too busy. So I feel like something around you could try to get your attention and kind of like, I'm hearing bring you down to its level, but it's like you're so focused on like the silver lining that you kind of just like miss this, honestly, for some of you, right? You could also be dealing with a Capricorn, but it's like if someone tries to bring drama your way, you're like, you know what, this person's just dramatic, so I'm just gonna let them say what they need to say, and I'm not even gonna let it phase me. So it's one of those situations where it's like this is kind of in your face in the next 48 hours, but you're like, you're gazing into your lover's eyes, or you're just gazing into the eyes of opportunity, really is what it feels like. So you guys could be dealing with someone toxic. This feels like a mother-in-law too, or maybe your mother. You could be having issues with them, but either way, I just feel like moving forward, in the next 48 hours, I feel like the universe is going to try to tempt you with some drama or something negative, and I just feel you guys like overwriting it. I'm hearing don't stress out too much. The outcome is the same. So I don't know what that means, but it's almost like, okay, if the outcome's going to be the same, right? If that's the message, the outcome's going to be the same, then I would rather know that I didn't stress out and worry and put myself through, you know, a couple of days of losing sleep if the outcome's going to be the same. Like, I'd rather just accept something for what it is and, like, okay, like, the outcome's the same. So, again, I feel like you're going to have a choice to make when it comes to how your attitude is regarding a person, place, or thing in the next 48 hours. But again, it's like if you see things from a silver linings perspective, if you see things as, like, being temporary versus, you know, forever, eternity, right? The devil represents eternity. So, I just feel like when you look at it from that perspective, then not everything's so bad, right? Because everything's temporary. With the Nine of Cups, you guys could be drinking the next 48 hours, overindulging. You could be going out with friends. Be careful of this. Don't drink and drive in the next 48. I feel like, again, you guys are just going to... Somebody here overindulges and, like, anything can happen, really. So, stay keen to your senses is what I'm hearing. You can drink, you can go out, you can get drunk. Doesn't matter. Just don't drive or don't let someone around you drive. That's the message that I have. Yeah, I just got really sad. So don't do that, okay? Trust me. Yeah, so with Nine of Cups, you could be overindulging. A lot of you guys, too, I feel like you guys could, again, your eye is on the prize, right? There's something that you want. There's a wish fulfillment that you want. You don't know how you're going to get it. And again, you haven't really stopped to think about how you would even go in this direction anyways. So if the reason you don't have your answers is because you're not currently looking for your answers, you just keep stating your problem, but you're not really looking for a resolution to that problem. So until you can actually stop and think about how you want to navigate out of the situation is only going to continue, right? So just keep moving forward is what I'm hearing. Do make time. Like if you really are frustrated with a job or you're frustrated with where your life is, like all it takes is a moment for you to think about how things could be different or how you can change that. And then next thing you know, you're changing it. That's how manifestation works sometimes, right? Bring these things to fruition. Everybody deserves happiness, so do you. Financial abundance is coming in. It feels like things are going in your favor. You guys could be in your head a little bit, but ultimately it's like, it's up to you. Like if you feel stuck, do you remain stuck or what do you do to get unstuck, right? So that's what I have for you, Leo. Hopefully this helps and resonates. I'll catch you on the next one.